Friday night, but let's get after it again here in the second half hour. Matt in Staten Island. Matt, what's going on?
Duke, what's up, man?
How you doing?
All right. Good show, man.
All
I
right.
just got a question. Did you see SmackDown last night?
No, I did not see SmackDown, but I did admit to one of my friends that's a big sports fan that I do watch Monday Night Wrestling. Every Monday night, me and the executive producer, Mark Weingarten, will watch it. So I do know what's going on there. I don't know why. I just admitted that, but I did. Brian in Brooklyn. Brian, how
Gregory, thanks for the call. Matt is on Staten Island. Matthew, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, bud?
Hi, Matt.
I just farted.
Good to hear from you, Matt. Keep in touch. Janet is in the
swing. Joey, thanks for your call. Cliff in Staten Island. Cliffy, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's happening?
I just got a question about John Franco, but before I get to that, I got to drop anchor, so can we put me on hold here?
Let's move on here. Bruce and
Queens to start us off. Peter, how are you?
Good. My vagina hurts like hell.
Peter starts us off well. Darius is in Queens.
the rest of these people in here. Harvey in Brooklyn. Harvey, how are you?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I'm a big fan. Actually, Joel, you're not going to believe this, but I have the same tie.
Oh. Does anybody have the same clean-shaven look as me out there tonight? No.
I doubt that.
We got some observant fans.
Yes.
Oh, man. I got like the same tie. It's like almost the same color, and I wipe my balls with it before.
Let's move on here. One, as I said, a lot to talk about, and we're going to take your calls the rest of the way here. Jake in Brooklyn. Jake, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, Duke?
Good. What's happening tonight?
Nothing much, man. This show gives me a biggest ball.
Let's move on here. Rick in Queens. Rick, what's going on? Rick, are you with us? We just Harlan, Queens. Harlan, how are you?
Some shots and not throw up an air ball like Stojakovic did, and Doug Christie had a tough shot near the end. You got to make those shots. Huh? Phil, we lost you. Okay. Thanks, Phil. Let's move on to Sal in Brooklyn. Sal.
Bud, what's up, man?
Hey, Sal. How are you?
Good. Take your pants off.
Nice to hear from you, Sal. Didn't quite catch that, but I'm sure it was great. Let's move on. Dan's in Staten Island. Dan, how are you?
Get those pants off, bud.
Okay, that's 2 in a row. Joe's in Forest Hills. Let's try Joe. Joe?
How are you, bud? How you doing?
I'm all right, Joe. How are you?
This is a good call, all right? All right.
Call Chuck in the Bronx. Chuck, what's going on? Hey. Joan in Manhattan. Joan, what's going on?
Hi, Duke.
What's happening? I know you can do better than that call.
On this hot and sultry Sunday night, so here we go. Bill is in Queens to continue. Bill, how are you?
Bud, how's it going, man?
Hi, Bill.
Bud, I'm loving the haircut.
It was suggested to me that I was doing it to be hip for the kids.
Yeah,
So,
I hear you. Nothing gives me a boner.
I had a bad feeling about that one. Let's go. Chris, sorry, we didn't get that question, but I'm sure it was good. Joel is in Queens. Joel, how are you?
How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Joel.
Okay. I wanted to ask you something.
We've cut you off, so I'll ask the next person who has similar thoughts. Chris in Brooklyn. Chris, how are you?
You like anal?
Chris, sorry, we didn't get that question, but I'm sure it was good. Joel is in Queens.
Not getting him the ball. All right, Stan in Queens. Stan, how are you?
Fucking whore.
Here we go. Joe in Queens. Joe, how are you?
You know, that guy was really great, wasn't he?
It was awesome. Let's get yours here. Kevin, Staten Island. Kevin, what's going on?
This is my show, Duke.
All right, Kevin. We're moving on here. Leo in Bay Ridge. Leo, what's happening?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. You just got to roll with the punches here. No 7-second delay. It's all fun. What's happening?
Right,
in this game, one back in week 1. That's my take. Let's get yours here. Kevin, Staten Island. Kevin, what's going on?
This is my show, Duke.
All right, Kevin. We're moving on here. Leo in Bay Ridge. Leo, what's happening?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. You just got to roll with the punches here. No 7-second delay. It's all fun. What's happening?
Right,
Pathetic today. Just pathetic. James, Staten Island. James, what's happening? James, you with us? Hey, James. Start over here.
I'm taking over, Duke. It's my show.
It's a Staten Island. We had a couple bad Staten Island calls.
And John, are you with me?
I'm with you.
Okay.
Man,
are you really with me? John, are you really with me?
I'm with you. These Knicks, man, they're killing me. I don't know. I don't know if Cheney's really to blame, but the one thing that's for sure is that he's a...
So, Cheney, Dennis in Queens. Dennis, add something to the show tonight, please.
Tom, thanks for taking my call.
No problem.
You know what? I just can't understand something. Why is it so hard to get it?
Dennis, we got another email here. I love Piazza, but this goes to show you the problem with not having a DH. He's not going to change if you change Piazza and put him on first base. Let's have the DH in both leagues so these topics don't come up again. James, I couldn't disagree with you more. Why add the DH? Let's take it out of the American League. Andy in Staten Island. Andy, how you doing tonight?
Still trying to get it.
All right. Desmond in Roosevelt Island. Desmond, you're up. Bring me some sanity, Desmond. I need it.
Good evening.
Eric in Staten Island. Eric, you're up.
Tom, how's it going?
I'm okay, buddy.
Great. Your wife's a sloth.
Eric. How'd you like it if I came into your house some night and opened the door and said, Eric, you wouldn't like it, right? How about a little R-E-S-P-E-C-T? Thanks. Ari in Manhattan. Ari. And Steve in Brooklyn. Steve, your thoughts on A-Rod winning the MVP?
You know what? I totally disagree with A-Rod winning the MVP. He's in last place, and he's got a small cock.
Steve, people that usually say that are afflicted by that. I'm sorry to hear it, Steve. Leo all the time. Tom in Staten Island. Tom, you're up.
Tom, how's it going?
I'm all right. Tom.
Can you still get it up, you fuck?
Oh, Tom, how could you have my name and be such an idiot? Change your name, please. You're embarrassing me. Henry, you want to talk about the Jets?
No, fuck off.
Wow. What's it? Maybe it's the rain tonight. Made all the lunatics come out and act silly. We'll be back with some sanity right after this, and if you want to email us, and judging by those couple of phone calls, that might be the way I have to go tonight. Adam in Manhattan. Adam, you a Jets guy?
Sure am, Tom.
You like it?
I love it. Still cheating on your wife?
So we see.
Let's go to the phones now. 212-NY1 Talk. Lloyd is out in Queens. Hey, Lloyd.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Okay, thanks.
Giants, man, I don't know. I just fucked Stacey. She's a piece of ass.
Jason from the Bronx. Let's go to you.
And talk to Jack in Queens. Jack, how you doing tonight?
Hey, Tom.
I'm doing well.
Great.
Let me guess you're going to talk about the New York Knicks.
Yeah, but first I want to talk about your slut wife.
Jack, you know what? You're a real coward. Because if you said that to me in person, you'd be a hurting man. But to call up on the phone and say something like that, you are a coward. Short and simple. All right, Vinny in Queens. Vinny, how you doing?
Hey, Tom, what's going on?
I'm trying to make a living here, buddy, but sometimes it's tough. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Listen,
John out in Staten Island. John? Sean, how are you doing tonight?
Tom, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Oh, great. Your wife's a real whore.
Oh, Sean, you know. Okay, I'll just keep going on. Jack in Manhattan. Jack, bring me some sanity, please.
Tom.
How are you?
I'm good. Especially, when I won.
A couple of Giants calls in before we return to our discussion about the Knicks. And Jeff in Brooklyn. Jeff, you like this new coach?
Tom, I love this new coach. Let me tell you, Tom Coughlin coming in here after banging your wife, brilliant.
Jeff, you waited online to say that. Talk about morons. Let's go to Angelo in...
Larry in Brooklyn. Larry, how are you tonight?
Doing?
Okay.
I just got a quick comment about Cliff Floyd today. I'm reading these things in the paper now about the Mets not being quite happy, really, with their hitting production. And now with Cliff Floyd out, I was just wondering if they would make a trade now for your mother's old...
All right, let's take a break. 212-NY1 Talk is the number. We're going to come back and wrap up the show right after this.
Way too many. Thank you, Stuart. Let's stay in the borough of Brooklyn. And Fred, what's on your mind tonight?
Hey, Tom, how's that cunt wife of you?
All right, so let's go out to Staten Island. Let's go to Brooklyn, and Bill, you're up.
How's that cunt wife of yours?
Wow, this is a tough night. I haven't had a night like this since I've come on board. That's like 5 callers in a row with simplistic ideas. Who's up next?
Staten Island. Hey, Charles, how are you?
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
You're a fucking fat.
All right. Let's move on to, let's go upstate and get some help from Goshen, New York. One talk. Paul, you start us off. You're up in the Bronx tonight. Hey, Paul, how are you?
Hey, Kevin, how's everything?
I'm good, thanks.
You know, the Knicks, I think the sole problem lies with your slut wife.
All right, let's move on from Paul. NY1 talk. Don is out in Brooklyn. Hey, Don, you start us off tonight. How are you?
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
I'm great, thanks.
I was at the Knicks game tonight, and they're a bunch of schwugs. Understand?
All right, Don, were you booing? All right, we lost Don. Don, thanks for calling. Douglas in Manhattan. Hey, Doug, how are you?
Hey, child molester.
All right, let's move on to Alan in Fort Greene. Alan, how are you tonight?
Hey, how you doing?
Again, he's going to do it. Timmy in Woodside. Timmy, who do you think got the better part of that deal?
I definitely think Miami got the better part of the deal. But, you know, him moving down to Miami, the worst part about that is he can't do your wife's pussy.
So Timmy waited all that time to be a jerk. Timmy, if I could only answer that, I would.
He was right, though. Miami got the better of the deal.
They did get a better part of the deal. And it's really juicy. Good conversation. Good for you. Next up, in Dominic in Staten Island. Hello, Dominic.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm not too bad. Say hello to Steve, too.
Hi, Steve. How's it going?
There you go.
Hey, don't you guys think that Kenyon Martin's a filthy nigger?
Oh, that is just absolutely awful, Dominic, you know. Come on, we're going to take a break after that. If you're going to call up and just be, you know, disgusting like that, you know, shame on you. And if you're in the house with somebody else, I hope they just look at you and say, what are you, crazy? Where's your respect? Come on. We'll be back with some more comments, hopefully the right comments. Boy, that really ticks me off. Sports on 1 at ny1.com. Sports on 1 at ny1.com. And the telephone number is 212. And
I agree with you. They were not going to go very far out of the East. Let's go to Gerard out on Staten Island. Hi, Gerard.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Okay, thanks.
Fuck you, God.
All right, let's go to Daryl in the Bronx. Thanks, Gerard, for that. Daryl, how are you? Daryl in the Bronx. Thanks, George, for that. Daryl, you got to turn down your television. All right. We're going to skip off the phones for now, and we've got a couple of emails that we will read when we come back right after this break. Stay with us. To nothing. Let's go out and talk to Roy in Queens. Hey, Roy.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Okay,
Big fan of your show.
Thanks, Roy.
I can't understand what the Mets are doing, but I'm going to do Stacey.
All right. Jerry is in Manhattan. It's a crazy night tonight. Jerry, how are you?
Okay, how
do you
are
have
you?
Anything for me, Jerry?
Yes, I do.
Hello, Jerry.
I have a word for the Mets office.
Terrence in Queens. Hello, Terrence.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm okay tonight. How about yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Okay.
Still molesting kids, you piece of work?
Terrence in Queens. Hey, let's take another email as we go along. Lance in Queens. Hello, Lance.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm okay.
I'm going to kill my...
And Eric out in Bronx. Hello, Eric. Chase out in Staten Island. Hello, Chase.
You're going to get it!
Chase, you waited all that time to make a fool out of yourself. Mel in the Bronx. Hey, Mel.
Fuck you, puss.
Wow. Well, there must be something in the air tonight. It must be an anti-Olympic feeling. You think that? Email to the phones we go, and the Mets are on the top of our page right now. And first up is Tom up in the Bronx. Hello, Tom.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Always seems weird when you call somebody your same name, doesn't it to you?
Yeah, I know.
All right, anyway, go ahead.
But quick thing about Zab Judah, just real fast.
Right.
He's nigger trash.
Adam in Staten Island. Hey, Adam, what's up?
Hey, Tom, you're a...
Boy, oh boy, it must be something in the wind tonight, huh? Everybody's lining up to be silly on the phone. Go to an email, a little bit safer for me right now. Dear Tom, for
in the NL East. Let's head out to Brooklyn. We talked to Steve tonight. Hi, Steve. How are you?
Hey, Kevin. How are you?
Good, thanks.
I got a feeling that if Tom Gordon goes down here, they're going to wind up replacing him with your slut wife.
All right. Gus, Jerry.
Out to Staten Island, and Reggie's on the line. Hello, Reggie.
Hey, Tom. How are you?
I'm okay tonight, thanks.
I have your wife.
Kenny in Staten Island. Kenny, how you doing tonight?
Hello, Tom.
Kenny,
Yeah, hi. I'm talking about Mike Piazza and the All-Star game.
Shoot.